guys, welcome back to my channel. This is a really exciting day because The Expanse has returned, season 5. I did see the news that season 6 is going to be its final season. What's up with that? I thought they were going to continue this for at least 7 seasons, you know, because they could, I think there's 9 books, 9 total. So, you know, with combining stuff from the books, you know, 7 or 8, I kind of assumed, but if they could, you know, wrap it all up. I also haven't read the book, so I can't really make a judgment or have an opinion about it because I don't know how the books end. So I don't know if book 5 or 6 ends in a way that would be satisfactory. I'm not sure. So I do want to read the books though. I was going to wait until I was done with watching the show, so now that'll be a little bit easier because once this is done, season 6 is going to be the final season. Now I know everything that is going on with, what is his name, Cass Anvar. Not too sure how to pronounce it because I haven't really watched like interviews of him. He's not going to be in season 6. Now I'm pretty sure they filmed season 5 before everything happened with him, so he's going to be in this season. Yeah, so I just wanted to address that if I got any comments about that. I am aware of the situation, but you can't really do anything when you have an entire season filmed. So I guess he just won't be in season 6, unless he's not in season 5. Maybe they just edited him out. I have no idea. I can't imagine a main character just being, you know, tossed away like that. But at the same time, you need to take that kind of stuff seriously. So I'm going to stop stuttering and let's recap what went down in the last season. I'm going to do a quick recap. Basically, what's going down, Marco and Aros is throwing some asteroids at Earth, throwing some bombs. I thought it was 1 or 2 asteroids. It's like 9, according to y'all. So that's a little scary. I don't really know how Earth is going to counteract that because they don't know, because they were masked in Martian stealth tech, so there's no way they could even detect this shit. So I have no idea what they're gonna do. Now that Christian's not in charge, she doesn't have power, she doesn't have her husband who left her because he's just a douchebag. Not sure why he left her. He said that he can't stand by while she like does all this shit and, you know, in the name of power, but you married her, bro. You should know what she's all about at this point. She's for Earth. She's going to do anything she can to get there. So yes, she's going to throw Nancy Gow under the bus. Yes, she's going to make very tough decisions in pursuit of what seems to be a terrorist, an OPA terrorist. So obviously she's going to make those decisions that are tough to make in the name of Earth. Sorry I'm like kissing Christian's ass. Y'all know I love her. Anyways, yeah, this is turning into a video of me simping for Christian, but I'm not gonna do that. Gonna dive right in to season 5. Everything else that's going on, or everything that happened in season 4, like new revelations, I guess. Everything that happened on Illis, we know what happened on Illis. And also I did not watch the trailer for this season. No, I did not want to be spoiled. Trailers nowadays, I am very, I tread lightly with them because I don't want to be spoiled by anything. I feel like I've been betrayed in the past with trailers, whether that be with movies or TV shows. I have been betrayed. So I don't want to have any expectations going into this. I want to go in blind, not knowing what to expect, and yeah. Those are my thoughts. Sorry the lighting is a little bit shitty. I broke my light, so it's darkness right now. And it's also, a snowstorm is happening right now, so that's really fun. Really setting the vibe for watching this right now. So yeah, I've got my stuff here. I've got my snacks. I've got my other stuff. And if you guys have the same thing, maybe join me because I'm going to be watching these 3 episodes. Only 3 episodes are released right now, I'm pretty sure. So I'm going to be binging them. I'm going to watch all 3 of them right now. So, yeah. Without further ado, let's get into episode 1.
Nothing you do now will stop.
I forgot he transmitted that message. Who do we think is going to get that? Drummer, probably, right? She's probably the most trusted with that information. Rock number 9. Iron nickel core. Holy shit. Isn't that what... That's what Earth's core is made out of. Wait, but why... Is this the asteroid Marco launched? Is this the sun? Because I thought 9 of them were hurtling towards Earth. Oh. No. No?
Sensor and comm arrays are offline.
What?
We've got a hull breach.
Was that a proto dude?
Get it off. Everybody gear up.
That looked like small, like it could be a kid. It's like a proto child.
This is a scientific ship on a research mission. We do not
What do you know about the rock?
What?
The rock, what do you know?
Nothing.
Good to go.
No.
Yo.
Take this to the ship.
That's fucked. Marco really taught him to be a badass. Not in a good way at all. I don't approve of that. No, I wanted to like Philip. But he's not off to a good start right now. At all. What? They're gonna leave his ass.
Tell my father what you did. He will be proud of you.
Oh my god. Yikes. He's ruthless. His father must have stuck his claws in him from a very young age for him to actually be this young and this intense.
I have something for you.
Ah, the boy.
You couldn't use a comm?
Not for this. A belter skiff was put into repairs at Palace Station 2 days ago. This is your son.
Yikes. Straight up a terrorist. It's a terrorist organization. It has its own name and everything. He looks just like her too. Perfect combination of both of their looks. It's actually crazy. What does she do? She can't stop him. What happened to the asteroids? Was that what they broke them up?
Scan my news feeds, please.
Spreading humanity beyond the confines of the solar system. In a diaspora, unprecedented...
It would not be the Expanse without Holden shirtless within 15 minutes of starting the episode. So,
With more protomolecule ruins being discovered on the new colonies, scientists and archaeologists continue to speculate about the function of the ancient machines. The UN has deemed the...
we kind of got a sneak peek as to what kind of weaponry we're dealing with in regards to the whoever took out the builders.
Think you're in the wrong place, Copain. First class deck 1. Late and Jenny for changing bounce.
You snore? No.
No. Do I? You Earther, yeah? Be nice to visit Earth if not for so much gravity. Luna most more good for us.
My god. She just fell asleep and she's already oh, I guess she took the sleeping pills. I was gonna say, damn! She started snoring on right off the bat. Oh, you feel some type of way about that. Or maybe about her? Yeah, we really don't know a lot about Amos. So, a very mysterious
we have a
man.
new service for passenger. In-flight insurance for protect yourself and once you love.
Come on, Amos, don't let this happen.
There was a time I got caught in a reactor crawl space when a coolant pipe blew. I had to get all the way to a maintenance airlock, open an emergency panel, strap a mask on my face without breathing any of that shit in. I learned that I could hold my breath for almost 2 minutes while engaging in physical stressful activity.
Wow. So he can beat some ass. That's what's so.
You have to ask yourself, how much damage do you think I can do to you in 2 minutes before the knockout gas gets to me? Because I'm betting it's a lot.
Jesus.
Is that a problem, okay?
Come on. Seriously? Like running insurance scams on these poor people who are just looking for money?
On shit like this, we know we have to pay. They come after us now.
And he's
Move it,
using
take
Mercury's
shower.
You're
bag.
crazy, kid. You know what they're gonna do in there.
Yep.
You must be stupid. Those two back in the cabin, they was gonna pay.
I didn't do it for him.
What? No, really? They cut that shit? I wanted to see him beat some ass. Oh, okay, we're gonna get flashes. Oh my god! His face. That reminds me of the thank you face, right? Isn't that what he said? No, I'm that guy? I think it was thank you. It was when he was beating the shit out of Mercury.
Message the old lady. Voice only. Man, my attempt to purchase power armor was successful and confirmed my suspicions that a major supplier of black market weapons is routing them through Asteria base. Unfortunately, I burned another contact in the process. I think the doors are closing. The best play I have left is to try and obtain some classified stealth torpedoes. It's risky, but anyone who can get their hands on that kind of ordnance has to be near the top of the chain. It'll take 500k Martian to make the deal.
Wow.
I know that's a lot.
How much is 500k in Earthen? Earthen? She called it Martian, like dollars. So I guess Earthen?
Oh yeah, hold that.
Are you and Dawes doing protomolecule research?
It could be them.
Why would you ask me that?
You're not denying it.
The sample that
It doesn't matter.
Naomi gave him a
You're
sample.
playing with fire.
One little glob of that stuff on the Rossi activated the machines on Illis and nearly blew up the whole fucking planet. If any of it ends up on a colony, that same thing could happen.
What do you know about the artifact on Illis?
Whatever's been made public.
Yeah, hence why they're researching it. They don't know shit.
I believe what I saw inside may only be visible to human perception in ways we don't understand. What I witnessed when I fell through it.
These entities created the artifact and destroyed the protomolecule filters. And now we're using their rings. I think we're waking them up.
Thousands of people have gone through the rings. No one's reported ever seen anything like this. Made a dozen transits myself.
He's
Most I ever
special.
noticed was a ripple.
Miller, the one the protomolecule kept beaming into my head. I think it changed my brain and let me see them.
Wow.
Changed.
It's like folding a piece of paper. Fold it enough times, even after you unfold it and smooth it out. The creases are still there.
What you're worried about is pure speculation.
Yeah, but you could reasonably assume that it exists out there if it was found on another planet. Randomly.
We're gonna call this ship the Gatamang Ferranti. It means guardian of the frontier. When we've built a real navy and the OPA is policing the belt without any assistance, then we'll talk about getting rid of the protomolecule. You got a ship of your own, someone who loves you and you love. Go build something with her. You're not responsible for the world. The world will go on without you.
He's Holden, though. He's not gonna accept that. A part of him is still very intent on having like peace and justice, and he's very much still an idealist. Even though he's becoming a little bit more like Miller in his actions, a little bit more ruthless. I don't think he's completely changed, though. I don't think he's just gonna give up on what he's doing because, you know, he could be doing other things.
I know where my son is.
How did you find
I
it?
asked Fred to help me find Philip a while ago. I have to go there now.
Then we'll do whatever it takes to get the Rossi ready to roll.
I chartered a freighter bound for Palace. I leave in a few hours.
She's not gonna drag him along.
You don't want me to go with you.
I mean, it's kind of dangerous.
Philip's father is Marco Enoros.
What? The UN and the OPA have a price on his head. If Philip is with
He's
you,
not, I'm sure of that. If I show up with an Earther, with James Holden at my side, it's only going to make things harder.
She's got to go on her own. Because anybody that she brings with her is collateral. I mean, we don't know what Marco's gonna do.
I've somehow been able to live with the fact that I saved myself
This may be the only chance I ever have to see him.
Oh wow, this is on Luna. It's a whole ass city. That's crazy. How do their bodies not go flying when they stop? Miss Christian. Oh my god. How does she look so good all the
You look
time?
amazing.
Yes, she
doing?
does.
Thought you were like Queen of Earth.
You don't keep up on current events, do you?
Only the ones that I could do something about.
Why are you going back to Earth?
A friend of mine died. She was important to me when I was a kid. I'm going back to Baltimore to settle her affairs.
Oh wow.
What's this for?
For teaching me how to walk in night boots.
Oh, that's so
I've come to
cool.
know
That
you,
is so cool.
Especially in this godforsaken place.
She had to tap it to
You
make
and
it
I
come
have
out.
very different life experiences, Chrissy.
Don't call me that.
Chrissy.
I'm a member of Parliament. Not your favorite stripper.
You can be both.
Oh my
Do you want to
god.
know what I'm doing here?
Please.
I have news about our friend in the belt.
Do you intend to kill anyone down there?
Oh god.
I won't bail you out if you do.
Can't go now.
I thought she was gonna ask him to do some shit.
Why would Marco and Horus destroy a science ship?
I'm not convinced he did. The match was only 53.7%.
Only?
That's a coin toss, though. Don't get too excited.
Too late.
It's 4% more than a coin toss. I'll take those odds. My question is, like, what is Christian gonna do to get herself back into power? I mean, obviously she can't be the Secretary General. And she's kind of like a dog. Just doing Nancy's dirty work, but, you know. I don't know. I'm kind of looking forward to seeing who she is without functioning in a high position of power. Wasn't that the ship? Wasn't that Naomi and Marco? The one that... Yeah.
We can teach them to fear us. And when our day comes, when we surprise them in all their strength, we have the power to be audacious.
Oh, that's 12 days, 7 hours. Oh, I didn't get to see the location. I don't know where it's gonna strike. I have to go back. Is that it? Fuck. Okay. Well, obviously I'm gonna get into the next episode, but let's talk a little bit. Let's have a little chat about what just occurred. First of all, next episode's called Churn, not The Churn. So I'm gonna make a wild guess that we're gonna get Amos's, what he's doing, what he's off doing. So Amos and Alex are kind of taking time personally to go settle their affairs. Alex isn't too successful in that, very reasonably so. I don't think his wife owes him anything. I don't think his kid owes him anything, and I think that he knows that. I think that he's going there for personal gratification, maybe just to try to repair things or see if something will happen as a result of him apologizing, but she's not giving into that too easily, which I understand. I respect that. You don't just say, hey, I'm gonna up and leave you because I have other interests and passions and I just want to be straight up with you about that. You don't just say that and then come back like, hey, actually just kidding, I'm back, you know, let's hang out. So I'm not saying that Alex was doing that in that fashion, in that way, but it seems a little not genuine. So with Amos, he is going back to Baltimore because a friend of his died that was like a very important part of his life. And we don't really know a lot about his life. We know something about, I remember last season, and they said in the recap, there was a crime boss named Amos Burton. So was it him? Was he the crime boss? It makes sense with his skills and his strength that he has that he would be an organized crime boss, but you know, it doesn't pair with his story. very well. So, I mean, he went from being like abused and tormented, whatever went on in his childhood, to becoming an organized crime boss. So, I mean, it's not too far-fetched, but I don't know. He could have stolen somebody's identity. He could have killed someone and stolen their identity. Or he could really have been an organized crime boss. I don't know. I think that he's too empathetic to do that. It would make sense if he was more of like a vigilante character where he was taking revenge on his abusers. So that seemed a little bit more within reach for me. But I'm honestly really excited to see a little bit more of Amos's, not backstory, but yeah, we're going to get his backstory essentially through his journey traveling back to where it all began. So I'm excited to see that. Seems like that's kind of the theme for this, at least this episode. Alex was going back, revisiting his past. Amos is doing the same thing. Naomi is definitely doing that. I mean, her son is a living reminder of her, not her failure to, save him from Marco, but I guess it definitely is a reminder of her past and what happened. We're supposed to hate Marco. He's presented as this villainous type of character, but when you really look at it from their side of things, the Belter side of things, I mean, despite killing those innocent scientists and despite other shitty things that he's done, like killing Ashford, I do not approve of that, he's not really, his motivation isn't wrong, I should say. Maybe his way of dealing with it is very radical and very extreme, but his ideas are right. And I guess in the past, nothing else has worked in regards to getting Belter rights and getting their voices to be heard. An entire rock was wiped out, an asteroid, with Belters on it being used as an experiment. So I would be pissed too if an entire, generation of people, an entire people was wiped out in the name of science, in the name of furthering science, I'd be pissed. So maybe not pissed enough to start a terrorist organization, but I'd be pretty pissed off. So he's not in the wrong with his motivations, I guess just the way that he carries them out, not so cute. But I am interested in Naomi's storyline too now, going to see her kid, maybe talk to him. I don't know how successful she's going to be in that. It seems like he's a little bit too far gone. It seems like she's just going to right her wrongs in the past and maybe try to, tell Marco to take a step back. 'Cause she's a Belter too. She's a Belter at heart. She's going to appeal to him because, of their past history. So I definitely want to know what you guys think of this episode, maybe this season so far. I'm going to get into episode 2 and then watch episode 3. So yeah, as always, thank you guys for watching. Check out my other reactions if you have not already, and I will see you guys for episode 2. Alright, bye guys.